Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a beautifully sunny March. It is time for us to go on Riverbend Springs. My name is Simulation Fallen Nation, and we're getting busy again. A lot happened today. You'll see it's sunny. We've got some contracts on the go already. We're going to take care of those two bale wrapping contracts. Bale wrapping and tedding grass in silage seems very premature, but farmers are getting after it seems. We've already sold some cattle this morning. We sold 12. We don't have any more to sell right now, but they are all good to go. Next lot out at the door will be this group here in a couple of days, I think. So that'll be good. They're starting to put on a bit of weight, looking good for it. Everything's been fed up. And what we're going to do first of all is take the plow off. We've finished plowing our field over there, and we've spread the rest of the lime on there. So that field is now good to go. We'll probably run the cultivator over it one more time, but then we're ready to drill. And speaking of cultivators, we're going to sell this because we found something in, got a good deal, and we've got something a bit bigger now as well, so we need to get that one on its way. So what we're going to do is drop the plow off there, pick the cultivator up, drop the front weight off, go and pick up the bale wrapper, and we're going to tackle a few things at once and get some good old multitasking done here. So that is all part of the plan. But yeah, we're thriving today. We're cracking on, getting as much done as we can, and it's I feel like we're gonna see a good bit of progress in the next few months here. We don't have any grassland ready to go ourselves because it's still too early, but what we'll probably will do today is put the fertilizer spinner on and get our grassland in the best place possible. So we will look into that one as well, which would be pretty handy to do. We just need to take this around and drop off the plow here. It does need a wash at some point, but that point in time is not going to be today, I don't think. Squeeze you in. There you go. Happy days. So yeah, we've I wasn't really looking at or thinking of buying a new plow or a new cultivator, but this one came around and the price was too good to turn down. It's a larger working width. We do take on quite a few cultivation contracts, and if we can, quite often we'll just end up leasing the equipment because it's obviously a little bit larger than ours, whereas now I think we're just under 6 meters working width, so that makes sense to me really. And just didn't really seem like a wise thing to pass up on, so all part of the growth, I suppose. We'll continue along the road with that. First things first, let's drop this off here. Perfect stuff. And then we're good to go, and we'll go and stick the wrapper on the front here. I can't imagine these wrapping jobs are going to take long at all. They're very small fields. If there are 10 bales between the two fields there, then they'll be doing well. So we'll just get done what we can. There's not too much of an angle there. Like I say, everything's been fed up and watered and everything's looking good. We'll probably end up taking the telehandler to go get a few more bags of fit, because we will be needing some for cereal crops and also our grassland. It'd be good to have that all taken care of. And then yeah, we'll be good to get bouncing. Oh, we're looking all set there. Lift you up on the front, perfect. And there we are. Excellent stuff. So off to the store, we'll drop off we won't pick up the new cultivator until the way back. But yeah, we'll get going. The Deutsch is currently away on the tedder doing that job. There are a lot of contracts in at the moment actually. And of course wood contracts we're kind of staying away from at the moment. But we'll be looking good here. Otherwise our money fluctuates, it's fluctuating mainly because I'm buying equipment at the moment. But it's hovering between like that 50 and 80, 90 grand at the moment there, which is good. We'll, like I say, probably make a significant jump up there because the next group of cattle that we sell, there's a large group. We only sold 12 today. They were all that were ready, but when we take the next step up there, it will be a big jump. So we can expect to see a nice increase in revenue coming through there. Whoop. Took quite some time. All looking good. So yeah, a lot of people have been commenting and saying that they're liking the direction of this series, so thank you very much for that and for watching along. The general plan here at the moment is, like, as I really get to grips with it, is continue here until there's another better option. Better option has to be a good British map, because after all we are trying to build a British themed beef farm here. So what we'll end up doing is when something like Carmston rolls around, we will be moving across to there. We will be Probably not starting at the farms that you're given, but we'll probably build our own farm again, I think. And we'll try our best to make it as realistic as possible there, using assets that are placeable assets, and also maybe some of the assets that are available on the map itself. So that is going to be part of the plan. Let's just get out and go and sell this off, though. Be a good cultivator for us, but yeah, like I say, just could do with being a little bit bigger. There you go. We don't get much for it, but I'm not going to bother. Get 9 grand, that'll do. I don't think I bought it for too much because I think that too was in a sale as well. So anyway, and there's our new cultivator over there. But like I say, we'll come back to that one. We are heading over the river in fields 34 and 35. So both pretty small fields. Like I say, if there are 10 bales across the two, then great. Nice to get that done. Looks like the tether work is nearly finished as well. He should be in here somewhere. There he is, cracking through. Looks like we are in for some special weather as well. About to see a little bit of a tornado coming through. I've not really seen one of those yet in my own saves. Interesting if it actually hits us all or not. Again, it's very weird that we are doing silage contracts in so early in March. I don't know if maybe that bandwidth of contract availability needs to be adjusted a little bit, because yeah. Wonderful stuff. Okay, and then this won't take us too long to do at all. Can't really see where the bales will be on the front here, but we'll make that work. 35 and 34, both minute fields. But again, this will be the 4th contract we do today. Didn't expect to see you there. And then we will probably do that Deadwood contract as well, as with the grass contract that's about finished. We're good. It's been nice not to have to rely on the wood contracts until, oh, it's a square bale. Rubbish. A bit of a rethink here. So this contract, as it turns out, is going to cost me a lot more money than I'd hoped it would. I might not even break even on this one because we rented a wrapper, but never mind, we're in, and we will see how we go in here. There's like 5 bales total here, so really won't take too long to do. I should have read that a bit more closely, but hey ho, here we are. What I will do though is there is a Deadwood contract for about £1,000, so I'll take that on. I'll pay for a bulk of the leasing costs, and we'll go from there. Yeah, it is what it is. These square bale wrappers are extortionately expensive. It's also a shame that we just don't have the same variety. Some of the Gavelle wrappers aren't here, which is a shame. I just don't know if they're going to arrive at a later date or what the plan is there, but it would be great to see those come through. Not meant to be, apparently. I think this is us then after this one. In the pouring rain with the tornado about to come, but it's fine, I'm sure. It's a shame we just aren't any more. I might not have paid for this. I might keep it for a little bit longer, see if anything else comes up. Because yeah, we might as well make the most of it whilst we have it. Good here. No, nothing else to gather. Okay. So we will take this back. We'll continue with our plan. That is going to be grabbing the new cultivator. I don't know if we'll get anything done with it today because it's pretty miserable weather. But we'll get it back to the yard, have a look at it, and then yeah, we'll make a plan from there. What we're thinking about doing at the moment is that we've got 2 arable fields. One I think we're going to put into soybeans, and the other one will be in the spring oats, so we can take advantage there of the higher selling price. We've got plenty of straw right now, so straw's not huge, so we'll just use the one field for straw. And then yeah, oats will be and soybeans will be the future for this month, but I need to look into the cost of leasing the drill for that as well and see if that's going to actually make viable sense. Because the one I had in mind is very expensive. So again, few things to look into here. But we'll get ourselves back. We'll take care of that Deadwood contract. We'll bring the Deutz back over to the farm as well, and then we can make a rainy day plan from there. Alright folks, we are back at the yard. We still need to go and collect the Deutz, but let's have a bit of a look at what we've got on the back here. We'll just swing around the corner. We're going to keep it on the New Holland because, well, when this weather turns, dries up a little bit, we do need to get into the fields with it, so that'll be the perfect timing to do so. Now, it is 5.8 meters wide, or thereabouts, and it's all 3-point mounted, so it's a bit of a beast, especially to pick up there. There you go. We'll get our front weight back on. Lift it up. And yeah, here we go. It is blue. Matches the colour scheme quite nicely. Let's just get this unfolded out and have a look. And it is is it Tefla? Trefla. There you go. I picked this up for about 20 grand. It was marked down by about 40% all in, so really nice. Should be about 35 grand, I think it is, brand new. But yeah, nice heavy-duty, larger cultivator here. Plenty more working with and capacity. There's fly through the ground that we have, but also take care of some contracts pretty nicely as well. And I really like it. I think they'll do a good job for us. Don't think we're missing anything there, and it's yeah, look at that, pretty mean. I like the animations of it are all pretty cool actually. Love to see it. Alright, cool. So, yeah, that's us. That's what we're going to be using. I don't think there's that much more to explain with it, but it's a good bit of a kit. We're going to pull out of the way. We can't really get on with it at the moment for obvious reasons, so we will just have to wait and see what this weather does. We've got a Deutz in the field still that we need to go and collect, so we'll go and do that. And then we've also got a Deadwood contract to go and do, make a little bit of money back. When we bought this Deutz, it was always part of the mind was to do little gigs like this, little quick contracts. Doesn't take a lot of power, but it can just zip around from field to field, that kind of thing. And I think, yeah, it's certainly worthwhile doing. And it's, you know, it also makes, so far at least, or hauling the cattle around is so much faster, just a lot easier to do. Now we're going to actually park this here because it's just over the river. We need to go for this Deadwood contract. And as luck would have it, I'm carrying my chainsaw, so why wouldn't I be? We'll take the ferry across, we'll go and get after that, and then yeah, it's another contract done, and we can move on and see what else this day is going to bring us. So I think we've got these two left here. Deadwood contracts are so quick and simple to do. They're not worth a lot of money, but they're just so easy, and it's what I will be doing, once we work through that giant pile of wood that we have at the farm, we'll be bringing a telehandler out to these and just chopping up one of these trees into smaller bits so we can take it home in the bucket and sticking it straight into the wood miser sawmill as well, just to keep things ticking along there. But yeah, I think it's just a superb way to get a little bit of extra money coming in. You can do a couple of them in a day without any issue, and keep those bank balances looking healthy. This should be the last one. Excellent. Perfect stuff. And yeah, if you're ever to be doing any, you know, any start from scratch survival challenge kind of thing, yeah, a chainsaw should always be the first thing you look to buy, I think. Okay, anyway, back we go. We'll get this thing taken home. Bit of a jumpy stop-start kind of a day, but that's just the nature of the day, I think. What with all of these pretty poor weather conditions, but we will persevere, crack on, and see what else we can get done. We'll have a look and take stock around the yard. I think there's probably a few things we can shuffle around. We are going to need to get some fertilizer onto grass today, I think, because tomorrow might be a shade late. So we'll have to get ready for that one. But I don't know if we have anything left, so we might have to come down with a mailer and pick up a bag or two as well, just to get that going, and then we'll be looking good. Of course, we have those 2 fields now to get covered across. But otherwise, yeah, we're all pretty good. Didn't expect to be using the tether quite so early in the year, but here we go. It's going to be out with the 2 mowers. We'll see. We might look to do April. Might be a shade early, but we'll have a look, see what the conditions are like anyway, and see if that's actually going to be viable for us, and then we can make a decision. But yeah, we're in a place where we have plenty of hay and silage anyway, so even if it's not April and it's May and we just want to go for 2 cuts, that's not going to be a problem at all. Because yeah, all of this stuff's either ready to go, and of course we're in the shed there as well, so we're using at the moment when the cattle are all, if they all start to get to the latter end of their cycle, we are going through quite a lot of fodder each day, but not to the extent that we're just not going to have enough to manage. So we will play that one by ear and see how we go. Let's drop this off here for now though. Alright, first job done of the season is a success. Not knowing what the weather's going to do or where this tornado is going to hit, we'll just park you in the shed. Yeah, they're good. Excellent stuff. So, telehandler, we're going to shift a few crates around that I know have arrived. Chose to jump straight on this morning with selling beef, so I didn't really get to do some of the morning jobs that I would usually do. Stock are looking happy there, that's always good to see. Alright, we'll get these sold off, and then like I said, we're just going to mill around the farm, get some fertilizer bought in, because I don't think we have any of that, and we're going to pick it up, and that is really going to be our day. The weather has hampered our plans a little bit for today, but by the end we will eventually get these 2 fields cultivated, and we'll be ready to drill into, well, I believe will be April. We just need to double check to make sure we're all looking good there. But yeah, really it's just a case of getting some small bits and pieces done and preparing for the next day. The weather will always be a hindrance, you just got to work around it. And then we can drop that one off there, and then there goes number 2. Excellent stuff. So yeah, we'll leave it here, I think. And then yeah. So I think with this and with the lack of work that we can really do today, we'll probably end up leaving things here, and we will get cracking along and see where we're looking for April as we really start to step things up here. So thank you very much for watching as always. I do hope you have enjoyed. I've been Simulation for the Nation. If you have any comments, questions or feedback, I'd love to hear it. Leave it down below and I will do my best to respond to it. And then yeah, thank you very much for watching and staying along for the ride with this season and with this series. It does really mean a lot, and I appreciate it all very much indeed. Until next time though, thank you very much for watching. I have been Simulation for the Nation, and we'll see you next time.